Shit, we're gonna work out on an empty stomach, man. No pre-workout today, no Rockstar. Just plain old working out with no food in the stomach. Boy, it is cold out here. We still gotta work out though. How y'all doing? Yeah, man. You know, you feel me? You know what I'm about to say. And you know, boobs. She really likes me, man. Today she walked by smelling so goddamn good. I even like when she came out of the bathroom, I even asked her, I was like, is that you smelling good like that? She was like, yes, I smell. I said, damn, that smell good. She was like, thank you. I was like, yeah, that girl likes me, man. She wore that perfume on purpose, bro, just so I could get a whiff of that shit, bro. I think I'm about to pounce on that shit, bro. I'm gonna try to get the number. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I would get the number. And for all you motherfuckers who was hating on me, motherfuckers hating on me because somebody dropped a quarter. But not all the motherfuckers. I mean, shit. For the motherfuckers who was hating on me because I'm dating younger females in the future, or I'm interested in dating younger females, you can suck a huge dick, man. I'm gonna date young females, bro, to have children with. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm working out right now, keeping myself in good condition, shape. Like that motherfucker that I booted off my channel, you know, B2B, he once said, date your own age. Date your own age. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you motherfucker, your life is over. You gonna tell me that I need to date my own age? Fuck you. That's why I kicked you off my channel, little hoe. I kicked that hoe off my channel. So you gotta be careful, man. Sometimes motherfuckers, they be secretly hating on you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to have a good life and shit. I'm like, nigga, how the fuck am I gonna date? How the fuck am I gonna date my own age, have babies? You know, well, that shit smell good. Whatever it's cooking right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need a young female to have babies with. I'm thinking about having babies with boobs, man. That's just my natural instincts kicking in. My survival instincts is telling me, bust nuts inside of and sell the boobs and get her pregnant now. We can't do it now, man. We gotta get that money together, you feel me? You know, that let me know that Cat, I'm not completely invisible yet. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it brings a smile on my face, nigga. For real. With these young females out here. You feel me? I'ma date young females whether you like it or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers, they be having a problem with it. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, they shamed him so goddamn hard. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's dating women under 25, and I mean, bruh, they let him have it, bruh. So how come you can't get a 28-year-old or a 29-year-old? Why she gotta be like 20? That's his style. That's how he rolls. The shit is legal. You acting like you doing something illegal and shit. You acting like you're doing something illegal. Like he's doing something illegal. Nah, it's legal. A 20-year-old female, that's legal. Boobs, she's legal. She's 22. That's legal. Fuck out of here, man. So I'm gonna work out today, man, on the empty stomach. No pre-workout, no Rockstar, none of that shit, bro. Maybe in a couple of days I'll have it, but not right now. Yeah, man, you feel me? That's what I'm talking about. You know, boobs like the shit out of me, bro. She's showing me all kinds of choosing signals, bro. I mean, all kinds. You feel me? That's what I gonna say, man. You feel me? Yeah, we gonna get some boobs. You know, I mean, bro, she passed by my table, saying hello every single morning. You feel what I'm saying? And females, they don't waste time saying hello to like men they don't like or men they're not attracted to. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they don't waste time like that. I don't got no more food, guys. Let's see if I got anything. Nope. No more food. You guys are out of luck. You feel what I'm saying? I know when a female likes me, man. You can't tell me nothing. Some motherfucker come around and talk about, man, that's just customer service. I'm like, bruh, females, even in customer service, women don't make you feel special if they don't like you. Like, I don't get them type of vibes from Little Seven. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit at one point, but not no more for some reason. Matter of fact, I haven't seen Little Seven in like a week. Where's she at? She might have quit. You know? They don't waste time on guys they don't like. Even in customer service, they don't like pass by your table every single morning just to say hello. You feel what I'm saying? So I know when a female likes me and I know when she doesn't. When she doesn't, you don't exist, bro. Like, I know females that, that just ignore me, man. Like some females I'm invisible to in that Starbucks. You feel what I'm saying? Even if some of the females are sub 5 or whatever, it's just like they got no interest in me, bro. They don't give me any extra attention. You feel what I'm saying? They pass by my table, they don't say nothing. Like this one female, she has a really big butt, but at the same time it's flat. I don't know how that could happen, but she has a flat butt, but it's big. She's average looking, on the chunky side. She passed by my table. She don't say hello to me, man. She keep it pushing, bro. I'm invisible to her, bro. You know what I'm saying? But to boobs giving me all kinds of goddamn choosing signals. She passed by my table every single goddamn morning. You feel what I'm saying? Just to say hello. She's 22. She's about a 6 or a 6 look, something like that. But her body ain't on point, though. It's like, man, boobs, you ain't got that Coke bottle frame. There's something about a Coke bottle frame that just gets me up and going. Like this one chick, she was very, very thin. I think it was Starbucks yesterday. I was sitting behind her, and I could see that V shape that she had going down her back. Kind of like an hourglass, like I always say. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh man, I was getting aroused. God damn. That hourglass V shape, bro, that's the standard beauty, man. And she was really skinny. I mean, she didn't have much booty or nothing like that. but she had that hourglass shape. And I was like, man, it was going down her back, all the way down to her sides. It was like real. I was like, man, she's petite, but she's curvy at the same time. Yeah, that's a turn on, man. Boobs don't have that, man. But hell, man, I'm not that picky right now. Shit, bro, I fuck with boobs. Better than that fat chick that was trying to shoot her shot at me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like chunky females. You know what I'm saying? You know, I pull back from sleeping with fat women, bro. Like, I'm not gonna do that no more. You feel me? Fucking funky chunky, funky chunky. You know, I'm good with fat women, bro. I'm good. You know. They're not my cup of tea anymore. When I was younger, I tried to do it, and I never was in a relationship with a. Actually, I never was in a relationship with a fat woman, bro. There was always a pump and dump for me. You feel what I'm saying? Pumping and dumping fat women, bro. Like, you know, I never choose a fat woman to be my girlfriend. Never in my life, bro. Have I slept with fat females? Yeah, just to get a nut off. You know what I'm saying? You know, but those are the good days, man. When you were young, you had plenty of options. Oh, man. Now you're older and you're checking for young females hardcore, man. Like I said, man, I'm going to date young females, man. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You can shame me all you want to. Oh, you dating a 22-year-old, but you're 45. I'm like, fuck you. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. As long as it's fucking legal, I'm going to do it. Boobs is early 20s. She's 22. I'm going to date her if I wanted to. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't going to let nobody try to shame me and shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like that dude B2B. I kicked that motherfucker off my channel, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He pissed me off, man. You feel me? Talk about date your own age. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here before I slap you up. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck am I gonna have babies with a 45-year-old woman, bro? Or even a 40-year-old woman? How we gonna have 2 or 3 kids with that, bro? It's not gonna work. You need a young woman to produce your offspring, bro. You feel what I'm saying? We need a young woman out here to do the job. Not these old hags that's like leftover women and shit, man. No, fuck leftover women, bro. You know, their time is up. I ain't messing with no 40-year-old woman. We're not gonna get along anyway. Look what happened to young Jeezy when he tried to marry Jeannie Mai. They got divorced 2 years later, man. Because she's already set in her ways, bro. She can't be led anymore. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want a female that's set in her ways, bro. This is the way you do something. This is the way you do something. You know what I'm saying? You want a young, hot, tenderoni female to produce your offspring, bro. You don't want no fat woman, bro. I mean, you don't want no old woman. I mean, and you don't want no fat woman either. I'd rather jerk off than have sex with a fat woman, bro. I swear, bro. I'd rather give me some porn, you know, and jerk off to some porn than sleep with a fat woman, bro. You know. Your kids come out to be fat, then what? Then what's gonna happen? Huh? You know what I'm saying? You know, nah, man. You know, produce offspring with a young female and whatever, bro. Like, it's gonna feel good to be in the bed with a young female, man. You know. Don't hate the player, hate the game, man. You know, Women are at their best in their prime, man. You feel what I'm saying? A 22-year-old, that's gold right there, bro. A 22-year-old female, that is gold. You know what I'm saying? That's every man's like fantasy. Every older man's fantasy is a 22-year-old female, butt naked, with big old titties like boobs. You know, not too many guys can get 22-year-olds as a 45-year-old man and shit. 45-year-old man have a hard time getting a 22-year-old female. But now if you in good shape, you got that body game, you gonna attract them young females, man. Like I said, don't be hating on me. You know, don't hate the player, hate the motherfucking game, bro. You know, for real, I done had trolls come around and say, you know, you should date your own age. You should get a woman your own age. Like, fuck you. You think that, you think that an older woman looks better than a younger woman? You must be out of your goddamn ever-loving mind, bro. If you think that older women look better. Hell no. Young females look better, bro. You know what I'm saying? The pussy's tighter. You hear what I'm saying? The skin is smooth, more smooth and shit. They're not set in their ways, bro. You can mold them good. That's why Diddy was messing with Cassie for so many goddamn years. Until Cassie got too old and she left. She got fed up. You know? But you gotta fucking like mold them bitches, man, you know? Teach them a thing or two about life, man. You feel me? You know, give them up some game. You know, give them some game, you feel me? Take them to Vegas. Show them around, man. They'll appreciate that shit more, too. You know, a 22-year-old female, think about it. How many times have she been to Vegas? Okay? You've been to Vegas a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? I'll take boobs out to Vegas, bro. I'll take her out for a good time. Why not? You feel me? Walking and holding hands with her and stuff. I do that, man. Shit. Get a young female to have babies with, man. Fuck all that bullshit, bro. Fuck all that. Let me get a woman my own age. Okay. She gonna come with a bunch of baggage that you ain't gonna want. She gonna come to the table with a couple of kids from another relationship or a previous marriage or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? You know. And then she gonna have mental, issues from the past, from guys who have done her over many times. She gonna have all that emotional, psychological damage. You feel what I'm saying? And she gonna be thinking you're cheating all the time. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. You don't want to deal with women that are that old. You won't get along with her. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it, Captain Commander? Yeah, we gotta get her, man. Before that damn Tyrone comes along. I'm gonna try to get the number, man. Whenever we start talking again, you know what I'm saying, with boobs. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get the number and shit. She's a cutie pie, man. Ain't much body though. She ain't got that body shape. She don't got an hourglass shape, man. I like hourglasses though. That hourglass shape is the shit. Man. But I'll deal with her right now. I mean, shit. Like I said, I'm not that picky, man. At all right now at this point. Nah. When it's time to have sex, It's time to have sex. Wow, I can see her giving me a blowjob in the bathroom. Oh, that's gonna be good, man. Or giving me a blowjob in the shower. Yeah. Uh, you know. You feel me? Now you can hate all you want to, Mr. B the B, but I deleted your ass from my channel. Talking about he gonna unsubscribe. B the B was he was an underground hater, bro. He was a down low hater, just secretly hating on you and shit. Hating on you on the down low, you know. You know, just mad at me because I'm getting shit, man. You know, don't be mad, get glad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can you attract a young female? I don't think so. I still can. Because the Hellcat body, my body's on point. The body game is on point. That's why I'm out here working out. I'm about to work out now a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on an empty stomach. I ain't got no pre-workout or nothing like that. I ain't got no Rockstar. You feel me? It's bare bones day. You gotta do that, man. You can't drink Rockstar every single day, man. You gotta take a break from that shit. At least take about 3 or 4 days of rest from that Rockstar. It could fuck you up, man. Let me tell you, Rockstar is better than Red Bull. You feel me? But still, you gotta take a break of that shit, man. Like I said, man, boobs. She's really digging me, man. She passed by my table today smelling scrumptious. She passed by this, bro. She put on some. She did that on purpose, bro. She came by my table smelling like, man. She was smelling scrumptious, bro. You feel me? I asked her when she came out of the bathroom, I said, is that you smelling good? And she was like, yes. I was like, that shit smells hella good. And she's like, thank you. And she was blushing and stuff, man. That's what I was saying, man, you know. I have a reason to believe that, you know, she did that shit on purpose, bro. She put that perfume and she went by my table on purpose. She must have had sprayed it on her, bro. Cause that shit was loud. Okay? She must have had, okay, Kel's over there, let me spray it up. You know. Man. I'm gonna get the number. Okay, that's the best thing you can do at this point. Just get the number. Get the number. You know. And that's what I like to do, man. I like young females. I don't like these old bros. I don't mess with them, man. Especially if a female got gray hair. Man, that's a sign of death right there, man, for a female. I mean, for us, it's not the sign of death. But for a female, once she get gray hair, that's when it's the end, bro. That means she can't have no more babies. You feel what I'm saying? You know, my ex-girlfriend started to get gray hair, bro. And that was a turn off for me, man. Because at the time, I didn't have no gray hair, but she did. She was 9 years older than me. I was like 30. When I started seeing her have gray hair, she got into her 40s. I was like in my early 30s and shit. I didn't have no gray hair yet. But when she got to 40-something, I could see that she was growing gray hair and shit. I was like, okay, this female's finished. On to the next one, bro. You know. On to the next one, bro. Fuck that. I ain't gonna lie, though. Boobs, she make me feel great, bro. She make me feel like a man. She make me smile, you know what I'm saying? You know, for real. Shit, if I had a bag right now, I would take boobs to Vegas just for a couple of days, man. They don't have to be a couple of weeks, just a couple of days, and just bang her back out, buy her some things, take her out to a dinner. You feel what I'm saying? You know, buy some new shoes for her. You know, and not to mention, I ain't wearing no condoms. Fuck wearing condoms. You know what I'm saying? I might have to use the pull-out method, you know, because I don't have children with her. But I'm going to use the fucking pull-out method. Oh, I might just stay on the inside when I bust that nut. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know, it's like shit. I'm kind of scared to have babies with boobs. You know, our kid won't be very tall. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. She's 5'4". She comes up to my chest. She's right here at the chest level. Okay. She's 5'4". I'm 5'9". So my kid's gonna get caught up in between that. I can say at the most, my kid's gonna be probably around my height, or a couple of inches, like maybe like 5'7", if it's a dude. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe like 5'7", 5'8" is gonna be my kid's height. If I get a taller woman, you feel me? Well, she's 5'7", 5'8", and I'm 5'9", then my kid's gonna get around 5'9", maybe 5'10", if it's lucky. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have the 6 foot gene inside of me because of my father. So my kid might come out to be 6 foot, because you get a tall woman, somebody's tall in her family, bro. You know, so if I get a tall woman pregnant, you know, and have a child with her, like she's around 5'8", 5'9". So my kid gonna get some of that, man. There's a possibility that my kid might be taller than me, because she got the tall gene inside of her. Her being 5'9" as a woman, that's tall. You feel what I'm saying? You know, that's tall, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do the math sometimes before you have children with a female, man. And somebody said, well, hurry up and get boobs before, you know, like before she moves on or something like that. And I'm like, I'm prepared to like let boobs go, man. I'm not trying to lock her down and keep her as my girlfriend and shit. Like, just have fun with her, man. You know, because I kind of want my kid to be taller. You know, boobs is not tall enough. Feel what I'm saying? She's taller than Shorty Pants, though. She's taller than both of them two. Shorty Pants and Shorty Pants 1 and Shorty Pants 2. You know, taller. It's just all about that gene. You feel me? You know, it's all about that gene. It's all about them genes that she got. Long legs, you feel me? That superior gene right there. You feel me? Boobs, she's like, she got a really small head. You know, I can see why she's attracted to me, man. We both we're both around the same, like, genetic material. Because women naturally gravitate toward men who resemble themselves with the genetics. Like, when I see couples together, they mirror each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, the other day I seen a couple come in and they both had long legs. They both were kind of tall. You know what I'm saying? They both had long legs. Kelcat don't have long legs. I got medium-sized legs. You know what I'm saying? I got average height legs. You feel what I'm saying? So boobs, she don't have long legs. You feel what I'm saying? We both are you know, she's shorter. She's 5'4", but we're both at the same genetic. We both have the same genetic material. Okay. So we complement each other, right? That's why it's hard to get a female with long legs, because you don't have long legs. You know what I'm saying? You're dating outside your league when you try to do that. You feel what I'm saying? You know, that's why Tyrese is having a hard time, even though he got money. You know, and I didn't know that he broke up with Zelly. I didn't know that. That's old news, man. I don't follow Tyrese like that. You know what I'm saying? But him and Zelly wasn't of the same genetic material, man. You know, even though he got a lot of money, it don't matter. Women are always gonna be checking for their face match, bro. That's just the way it is, guys. I'm sorry. You know, him and Zelly was like night and day. You know, he is not on Zelly's looks level at all. I'm closer to Zelly's looks level than Tyrese is. You feel what I'm saying? But Zelly was thick. Oh man, she was young too. You know, she was young too, man. You know, Zelly was in her 20s and shit. Tyrese was in his 40s when they were dating. You know what I'm saying? You know. Hey guys, I don't have any more food. Sorry. I don't have any more food. You know what I'm saying? So, just look around you in public, man. You will see people with the same similar genetics together. And I see a short and stocky dude with a short and stocky girl. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do see fat couples, chunky couples, but that's rare. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you do see it. You see more of a skinny man with a fat woman every now and then. You see more of that. You know, because she's trying to get that skinny gene, you know? Everybody's trying to come up. Everybody's looking for like the best thing for them. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody's on a treasure hunt. You know, everybody's trying to get gold. Everybody's trying to get silver, platinum, you know, and diamonds. You feel me? Everybody's trying to get things that's better than themselves. You know what I'm saying? Looking for the best mate possible. You know? You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself, talking about I need to stick to my own age and stuff like that. Like, no, fuck that. We need young females out here to have babies. The young female, she's the most valuable, okay? Women, when they get to be 40, 50, they lose their value in the dating pool, bro. Right now, boobs, she's in her prime. She's in the prime of her life. That's what I want, bro. I don't want no old woman. You feel me? I have to delete motherfuckers, man, because they talking about I need to stick with my own age. I'm like, delete your ass, man. Block your ass. Fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want to do, man. It ain't like it's illegal. You acting like it's fucking illegal just because you're dating a 22-year-old female. Like I said with what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio. Man, they grilled him so hard. They shamed him so hard about dating females that are under 25. Let him do what he want to do. This shit is fucking legal, bro. You see what I'm saying? We always got eyes for like young females, man. It don't matter what age a man is. You always gonna have eyes for them, even when you get older. You see, he been liking young females ever since he was young. So he keep it young, keep them young, man. And plus, they make you feel good, man. Young females make you feel great. They make you feel young. They make you feel bright, vibrant. They all that, bro. That seal smoky skin they got, man. Man, I remember having that when I was young. You know, I remember. Guys, I don't have no more food. I could check. Oh yeah, I do. I do got more food. Sorry. Uh, I remember how. I remember somebody gave me some Cliff Bars. Uh, Look at all the celebrities. They dating young females too. You know what I'm saying? They're not picking women around their own age, man. You gotta be smoking. You know, younger females look better. You know, they snap that real quick. And get you a young female, man. Stop playing around. That wasn't his vocal. I try to get to you, man, but you. All right. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do as a man is seek the best mate for yourself. You know, get the bag. You know, that's why I'm scared of boobs, man. I'm scared I'm gonna get her pregnant, man. You feel what I'm saying? I might not want to wear nothing with her. You know what I'm saying? And I know how I am, man. When I get in the mode and I start hitting it doggy style, man. And when I'm about to bust that nut, I'm not gonna want to pull out like I did on Thai Girl, man. You know what I'm saying? I know myself, man. Like, well, oh shit, I done nutted inside of Boob's coochie. God damn. You know, you feel me? Yeah, you know. I'm flattered though, man. An old dog like me, with young females out there like that, man. You know. So I can see why she's attracted to me, bro. She's similar to my ex-girlfriend. They're very similar. I mean, they're both Filipina, but it was just like her features on her face is similar, you know. Anyway, I'm about to work out. You guys have a good day, man. I'll see y'all in the next one after I get done working out. All right, peace. I'm out.